Has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Calathes kicks to Papanikolaou. Pass to Calathes. 5 to shoot. Giannis outside. And it's off from three-point range. Onside, Barrett. Off with the layup. Here's Calathes. They set the pick to the left wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Murray outside. Barrett with the ball. Miles with the wide open look. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Right wing. Buries it down low.
And finally, somebody knocks down a shot. This has not been pretty thus far.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Calathes to the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Olynyk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Dort, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Miles with the screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Pass to Calathes. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo, covered by Lyons. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Murray. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Miles sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. This one for three. It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks is out there with Lou George. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Over to the wing. Pass to Papanikolaou. Shot on the wing and off the glass. That one's good. Papanikolaou's got his first points of the game. Lou Dort out there with Brooks. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the 5, down low.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Clark is out there with Lou George. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. The visitors on defense. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Tries from the block. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month.
I mean, both these squads are just playing so hard here of late, really getting after it on the offensive glass, and it's paid off for both of them in terms of second chance points. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brooks the pass to Barrett. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Calathis. To the paint. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Calathis. Still without a basket. Clock at 4. On the wing, Giannis takes a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Fires away from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Having a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The jump hook, down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. And let's move on to the... And that concludes...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. Good work there as it goes. 9 points in the game so far.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Murray. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And how good is he at distributing the basketball? My goodness, pick and roll, drive and dish, in transition. He's been dominant all season. Giannis, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And there's Murray on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Onside, Barrett. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
From the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Inside, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Pass to Calathis. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Giannis.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Barrett. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Pass to Kalaitzakis. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Clark with it. Teardrop shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
On the free throw, no good. Down low. Here's Kalaitzakis. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 6. And time for the short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Back to Brooks. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely, and they're running. Here's Calathes. Lays it up and banks it in. Calathes has got his first bucket of the night.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Murray kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 3. Coates grabs the board. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. No good on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Giannis outside. To the middle. Here's Papanikolaou. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside, Barrett. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Giannis.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. .36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Murray. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fader. Oh, missed it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Giannis. Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Antetokounmpo off target with the jump hook. Gotten all three of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Pass to Wiles. And now we've got the intentional foul. On defense, the visitors. 4-point game. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Good!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Giannis dishes to Calathes. From downtown, it's money from deep.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Calathes, count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what?
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter...
can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sarr. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Risache in at the small forward position. Wembanyama, screen on Wagner. The three from Risache. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. Outside Schroeder. Here's the three. Sarr pulls it in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Pass to Sarr. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Hayes, the pass to Gobert. Fournier with the ball. Left side, Wembanyama. De Silva with the rebound. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Wagner off the drive. They now take the lead.
Franz Wagner is a problem if he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
Outside Fournier. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And a two-handed jam!
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
Timeout.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Batum. Puts up a three. And he buries his first look.
You can't allow Nicholas Batum a free look from 3. This guy is a knockdown shooter.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Batum with a screen on Washington. Here's Fournier over Washington. Hits the jump hook. Fournier's got 5 now.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. That one's good for 2. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Now Koulibaly. No points so far. Three-pointer. Here's Batum. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Up 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Outside Koulibaly from the elbow. And that one's good. Koulibaly's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Bilal Koulibaly out there with Risachet. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside Koulibaly. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Washington. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Wagner. To the wing on the left. Here's Hartenstein. The shot no good. Here's Yabusele. Still without a bucket. Here's Risachet. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Wagner with a screen. Here's Washington. Shots blocked. Pass to Risachet. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sinks it from distance. Risachet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Wagner, right side. To the left side wing. Pass to De Silva. Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. And there's a pick. A shot to stop the run. Sinks the tray. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Wembanyama, screen on Wagner. Here's Risachet, defended by Wagner. Wembanyama. It's good from the top of the key.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Here's Risachet, defended by Wagner. Left side, Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. The floater. And the layup is good. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off.
Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Moving on now to discuss. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
They've got Hayes. Wembanyama out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Risacher in at the 3. Wagner with a screen on Hayes. And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks it down from distance. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Wembanyama, screen on Wagner. Offensive board. Pass to Risacher. Outside Fournier. To the inside. Hayes misses. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. To the paint. There's the block.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Takes the 3. Silva with the rebound.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
He's off on the second. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Sarr. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And in the second half of the season, these bigs have been terrific offensively. Let's see how they stack up. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Tries it from 16, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Wembanyama's got 8.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Back to Schroeder. Over Hayes. Shots good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Both teams will make substitutions. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Gobert. Yabusele knocks down the long J.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Come to me, come to me. Watch the screen. Pick coming, pick coming, pick coming, pick coming.
Wagner up top. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8 points now.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Yabusele. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bonga. Fournier covering. Clock at 6. Lets it go. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pass to Bonga. Knocked away. And here they come. We've got Bilal Koulibaly, Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. And the basket by Rupert.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Pass to Koulibaly. To the middle. Hartenstein pulls it in. Guarded by Batum. And here's Hartenstein. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. The bank shot, no good. Koulibaly with it. Wagner's on him. Pass to Rupert. Here's Yabusele. Now here's Koulibaly. Here's Rupert. Three-pointer off the mark. Shooting 55% for the game so far. Koulibaly defending. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Now that's a great possession. You set Wagner up down low and let him go to work.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. Here's Rizachet. Hayes with it. Shoots over Schroeder. The open J off the mark. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Wagner. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Here's Fournier. Hayes with it. Pass to Rizachet. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama using his length inside. Goodness.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
A minute 6 left in the final quarter. That shot wide open.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Rizachet for 3. Drains the triple.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Wagner, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Pass to Sarr. Here's Wembanyama, and the 18-footer right on the mark.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now here's Hayes. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental.
Some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Giannis outside. Calathes kicks to Papanikolaou. Pass to Calathes. Giannis outside. Lock at 6. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one with no hesitation.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Giddey. 17 points in his last outing.
Yeah, Giddey setting the pick up, drew the defender to the roller, and then opening to shoot.
Pass to Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Three-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by Giddey. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. There's the pick for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. He takes it in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he hits both. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Pass to Green. Jacks up a three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Giannis from outside. Good on the triple.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Mills looking it over. And Simmons kicks to Mills. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Calathis. There's the three. Landale grabs the miss. Outside, Simmons. Now here's Green. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Simmons.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Green. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. On Thursday, then on Saturday.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Here's Dorsey. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. On the wing, Ingles. Simmons passes to Baines. Ingles kicks to Daniels. Baines a screen. And that one's good. Daniels has got his first bucket in this one. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Simmons. Tries again. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Daniels has got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Fires away from way outside. Simmons pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. Misses the chippy right there. 1:33 left here in the second. Dorsey, that's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
1:29 left to play here in the second quarter. Mills passes to Landale. And here's Mills. Pass to Landale. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Giannis. Fires the three. From range, Giannis takes it.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Giddey, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. Giddey's got 6.
That elite passing ability, Giddey has the defense on its heels, and it gives him space to operate in the mid-range.
Now here's Giannis. He has 6. Powers through inside. Giannis. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Giddey, the pass to Landale. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
Giannis outside. 4 seconds left. The putback. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't led. And now, not a bad time to take. And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Exum. And it's Landale in at the 5, home in the paint. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And Giddey gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Now, here's Exum, following the miss by Giannis. Now, Giddey. He's got 8. Kolevis grabs the board.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. Second, Josh Giddey.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
They're not players who run hot and cold. It's just hot when they're behind the arc. And if any of them do suffer from a cold stretch, it never lasts long. Shoot yourself in, then shoot yourself out. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous. when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. Pass to Giddey, and here is Ingles. From the wing, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides, learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Giannis outside. Tries the spin move. The 9-foot shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Giddey gets it to go. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Calathes. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 2 to shoot. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Well, more and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
Back to Giddey. 55 seconds left in the third.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one misses. It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Calathes. To the paint. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Fires the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Landale. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Green. Now here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo defending. Furphy. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points of the night. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 4. And fourth quarter basket. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Simmons dishes to Daniels. Got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo with the steal. To the inside. Sinks that one from the post.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
To the middle. Here's Simmons, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. The visitors with the ball. A 2-point game. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
On the wing, Daniels. Fires from the wing. And Green with the basket on the assist by Daniels.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement.
Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Simmons, who's back up. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Both teams will make substitutions. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Ingles. Nails the 16-footer.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Outside, Simmons. Down low, Giddey. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Antetokounmpo through contact.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
No good that time. Gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Giannis rips it down.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Mills, who's checked in for Ben Simmons. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now here's Giddey. D right on him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. On the free throw, no good.
And this young man has to focus right here. Giddey's team counting on him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Exum. On the wing, Giddey. Inside. It's intercepted. To the wing right side. Here's Calathes. Giddey defending. Calathes, no luck. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Just fire from Patty Mills rises up to the challenge in that situation.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Giddey. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It drops.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Antetokounmpo passes to Papanikolaou. Giannis against Ingles. Antetokounmpo. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
To the right side. Here's Calathes. Cans the 3. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.
Matchup of the elites tonight. Two titans clashing in this one.
Oh my, BA, I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wembanyama out there with Sarr. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Risache in at small forward. Now here's Barrett. Count it.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Now here's Hayes. Outside Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Barrett. Right now averaging 6 a game. And it's Lyles missing. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Here's Barrett. Beyond the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Inside, Sarr. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Pass to Olynyk. Hayes against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fournier, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Olynyk. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fournier. Wembanyama's got 8.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
Murray finds Barrett. That shot, no good. Batum with the defensive effort. Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Outside Koulibaly. Outside Wembanyama. Over Olynyk. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 10.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Outside Murray. Pass to Olynyk. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
We've seen Olynyk do this for over a decade. Stretch the floor with his shooting.
Here's Sarr. Batum outside. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And there's the screen. Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The fadeaway. And there it is for him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Drills it from deep.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fournier. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Wembanyama. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Up by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We got Risache. He's out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Pass to Risache. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Risache's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Yabusele. Batum against Dort. Batum right side. Pass to Koulibaly. And there's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Wembanyama. He's in third in voting. It looks like he's going to earn a spot in the three-point contest.
And he's going to be dangerous. 100% he could win it in what should be an absolutely loaded field.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Now here's Fournier. No made baskets yet. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Koulibaly. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Sarr misses. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 12. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Murray. Fournier with a rebound. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Sarr passes to Fournier. Outside Wembanyama. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Four seconds left. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
"7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off."
Let me go through my papers, Ernie. Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
That's it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Kelly Olynyk, Jamal Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trey Lyles, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. It's good.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
Sarr's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Lyles. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Shot clock at 2. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect. Yeah, Olynyk will roam around the perimeter hunting for 3.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Fournier for 3. Pure from three-point range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Screen by Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Koulibaly. He drops it from range. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They kick it out to Murray. Screen by Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Koulibaly. Here's Gobert. The contact not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Risacher. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Over Barrett. Doesn't go that time. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Nicholas Batum. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's against Jang. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Jang passes to Batum. Back to Jang. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Gobert. Now Koulibaly. Here's Batum. Clark grabs the board.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Dort, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Yep, right through the net.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
And when Victor dunks it, it sometimes looks like a toy hoop, doesn't it?
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. With some arc. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Hayes in the high post. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice pass by Risacher. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Hayes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Wembanyama down low, working on Olynyk. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Wembanyama. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's the break. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improvement. Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
It's good.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
SGA takes it himself. It falls. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Here's Lyles. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Murray launches it from deep. Misses the shot. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. NBA games tomorrow as the league comes to a halt for Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, BA. A good cause to pause. Amplifying the importance for all who are capable, getting to the polls, and making sure our voices are heard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Antetokounmpo, left side. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Now here's Bogdanovic. Launches a three, buries it from three.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Kalathis. That one drops for him.
Don't you just love that mindset there? Stay one step ahead of the defense the whole time. Great approach.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Jokic throws it down.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Jokic's shot is good.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Down low, and they double up Jokic. There's a screen. Lets the three fly. That shot off. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
And Allie, thank you for that. Clock at 4. Bogdanovich from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses. Looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalathis, defended by Bogdanovich.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Teodosic. The three ball doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter. Nails the baby hook.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
There's the three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Here's Teodosic, 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Antetokounmpo outside to the inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Jovic. Out to the right wing. Jokic in the post. Antetokounmpo covering. Jokic, no good. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Papanikolaou. Good.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Kalaitzakis. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Teodosic. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
To the middle. Pass to Dorsey. Over to the left wing. to the left side wing. Pulls it from the corner. First shot won't go. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Jokic. Over on Antetokounmpo. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Calathes. And the layup is good off the glass. Calathes has got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Bogdanovic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The baseline J is off the mark.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
16 seconds left in the half. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bogdanovic. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovic has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, folks. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the home team.
They've had the hot hand for...
And that is going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And the basket is good. 10 points for him.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, the body control of Giannis. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Uses the glass on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Calathes, defended by Bogdanovic. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the triple. Outside Bogdanovic. All sorts of time. The shot, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from close range. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jokic the screen. The three. No good that time. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And that one drops. 6 points for him.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Jokic has got 12.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Inside. Here's Kalathis. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Fires it. And that one's on target from the wing. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
36 seconds left to play in the third. That one goes in.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Here's Kalathis. To the paint from the right block. And that's off the glass and in.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Topic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Out to the wing. Here's Kalaitzakis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Antetokounmpo outside. What a make! Giannis for 3!
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Fires for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Kalathis. Defended by Bogdanovic. Good work there as it goes.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Antetokounmpo covering. Counted from distance.
Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
Inside. No good with a layup. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. 1:33 left in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovic. From deep. Can't hit that one. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And they double up Jokic. Let's go with a 3. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Jokic.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams.
Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love him.
Here's Jokic. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
.46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And now we've got an intentional foul. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
To the inside, 5 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. So the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove.
Richard, two of the top teams in the league.
And each of them with some superstar talent. Whichever star can lead the way, control the game, that'll be the key.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Risache. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Fournier. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Mills. From the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Mills against Hayes. Here's Sarr. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Giddey passes to Ingles. Down low. Here's Mills. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Hayes. Now here's Fournier. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Wembanyama, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Pass to Giddey. There's the triple. He buries it from three.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Fournier, the pass to Wembanyama. Shot from 16. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Mills finds Giddey. He shoots it. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
So both teams changing it up here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7 foot 4 inches. Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Wembanyama, and he gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 now.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. 4th, Josh Giddey.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. Gobert passes to Batum. Fournier for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Gobert up top. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Back to Fournier. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the middle.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes a first.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
So both teams making some changes here. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Simmons finds Green to the inside. Puts up the 8-footer. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Rizachet. Still no points. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Rizachet. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
We've got Nicholas Batum, Bilal Koulibaly out there with Rizachet. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. To the paint. And Rizachet gets it to go. Rizachet's got his first 2 points.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Right side Simmons, down low, outside Ingles. Green finds Ingles. Now Simmons, shot is up, 5 on the clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Batum against Green. Batum, pass to Gobert. Here's Rizachet. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
The visitors with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Rupert inside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The 3 hits the trifecta. Rupert's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
Giddey into the lane. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Jang. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. The 3 from Wembanyama. They get it again. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Simmons, the pass to Giddey. Launches a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Sarr passes to Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Landale with a screen to the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Right side, Wembanyama, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Hayes against Mills. Hayes, shot's good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Charity stripe shot. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Wembanyama. Sarr's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
You take a look at the visitors. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the visiting team.
I like what they're doing.
And that's a wrap-up.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Jock Landale is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Giddey in a 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Sarr. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. Sarr's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Here's Landale, covered by Wembanyama. And here is Ingles. Buries it from 3. Ingles got 6 points.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Hayes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hayes has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. Taking a look at the visitors here. Now in second, they look to be in terrific shape moving forward. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Outside Mills. Giddey with a screen on Hayes. And here's Mills from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. He has 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Hayes misses. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Giddey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Hayes with a screen on Ingles. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Ingles. Down low. Here's Landale. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Risache. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, that's what Risache is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Mills, the pass to Ingles. It's Giddey on the wing. Fournier covering. Exum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And he lobs it up to the... Oh! Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Pass to Landale. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Exum with it. Here's the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
To the inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Giddey passes to Mills. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Giddey. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Mills against Hayes. Goes up from the top of the key, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hayes has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside Giddey. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Jang in at the 1. Rebounded by Daniels.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Coulibaly. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Thibault passes to Simmons. Here's Daniels. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Pass to Jang. Coulibaly on the wing. Batum outside. Shot clock at 5. Now Coulibaly. 4-3. Dang, shot is off. Daniels passes to Simmons. Outside Thibault. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Green with a screen on Batum. Hits the 3-pointer. Thibault's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, Risache is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Giddey against Fournier. And it's Giddey missing. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity. Hayes misses. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Exum passes to Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got 22 points.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And we love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Up top, Giddey. Fournier covering. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Risache. Discarded by Exum. And Risache gets it to go.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Fournier against Giddey. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Outside Mills. The three-pointer off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Hayes with it. To the paint. And Sarr with the basket. On the assist by Hayes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
The shot's good.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Now here's Hayes. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the
About a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point guard position.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Barrett, no good. Here's Diaz. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Olynyk. No good from Hernan Gomez. Outside, Barrett. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Now Eldama. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Lyons. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Now, here's Barrett. 9 points last game out. Fires for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
Timeout, timeout. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Wiles. Now, here's Barrett. 3-pointer. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
The shot by Diaz, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Miles hits a screen for Dort. Good on the 3-point shot.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Olynyk against Hernan Gomez. And it's Abrines in the corner. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 to shoot. Hernan Gomez passes to Diaz. No good with the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here's Barrett. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barrett's got 5.
So much talent in R.J. Barrett's game. He's fun to watch every night.
Here's Diaz. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Brandon Clark is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
We've got Santi Aldama. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. Aldama inside. Defended by Dort. And that one drops.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
Brooks against Hernan Gomez. Shoots it up. Brooks misses.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Rubio with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
Welcome sight. Rubio from 3 is going to open it up.
Alexander Walker finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort a screen on Rubio. Unloads from 13. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Out left to the wing. Back to Aldama. Rubio outside. Pass to Garuba. Here's Aldama. Defended by Dort. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. No good from Clark. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Garuba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's Diaz. He's got 8. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. To the middle, Miles. It's blocked, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barrett. 7 points in the game. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Deep 2 from Murray. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Pass to Diaz. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. From past the arc. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Dort finds Olynyk. Here's Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Abrinas. Over Barrett. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And moving on, and that's all for us. Now it's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Jamal Murray is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Lyles in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Hernan Gomez with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Diaz. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Diaz, no good. 47% from the floor, getting it done. And they're on the break. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Lyles passes to Murray. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Abrinas. To the paint. Here's Diaz. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Puts it up from 17. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Diaz. He's got 13. He gets that one.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Barrett, no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Abrinas. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Lyles. Back to Barrett. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
King has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Diaz, good.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Lyles sets a screen for Barrett. Lets it go. Can't nail the jumper. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Abrinas. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And the basket is good. Murray's got his third basket of the night right there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Leading by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot. Alexander Walker passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark a screen on Rubio. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rubio. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Garuba, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Diaz. 4 on the clock. A 3 ball. Score the basket. His 8 for 13 from the floor.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez a screen. Diaz the pass to Hernan Gomez. Can't hit from in close. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Lyles kicks to Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander to tie it up. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Aldama with the ball to the right side. Here's Diaz. The three-pointer no good. Thing has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Murray outside. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off target with the open look.
You know, and after after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that back.
Here's Hernan Gomez. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Murray. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Abrinas. Six on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot, no good. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Diaz. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 spot. Here's Diaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from 3-point range. Diaz has got 23.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
In the dunk by Lyles.
Involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Good.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Pocket 6. Diaz. Money!
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to the right wing. Here's Diaz. It falls!
And they do have a foul to give.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Here's Diaz. And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Barrett for three. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate